Right guys, today I'm going to make a really quick bread. We're going to go in with some plain all-purpose flour, 7 grams of yeast and 1 teaspoon of sugar. And we're going to go in with about 200 milliliters of water, and I'm just going to add that gradually. So let's go in with about half of it first. Just stir everything in. Okay, once you've got the ingredients combined like this, just go ahead and add a bit more water. Right, now that I'm about a quarter of the way through the kneading process, I'm going to go ahead and add 1 teaspoon of salt. And let's go in with the rest of our water. Typically you want to knead this bread, once it's mixed, you want to knead it for about a good 10 minutes, 7 to 10 minutes of kneading. Okay, so once you're about up to this stage here, we can go on to a flat surface. Just keep your flour handy because you're going to need to dust your surface. Okay, the trick is just to keep it nicely floured. And like I said, a good 10 minutes of kneading. And right now you'd probably be tempted to think, oh, that looks perfect, you know, I'll just leave it, but don't do that. Give it a good 7 to 10 minutes. You just look at the consistency of this dough now. Let's look how that looks. It's beautiful. It's done really. I'm going to give it another minute of kneading just because I need the exercise. I'm going to place this in my bowl here. We're going to top this with just a drizzle of olive oil. Not too much. Okay, and we're going to cover this with a damp cloth, like so, for about 1.5 to 2 hours. We're going to leave this here, and then we're going to come back to it once it's risen, and we're going to finish it off. Alright guys, let's check out our dough. It's been about 2.5 hours. You only need about 1.5 to 2 hours, but I've been busy, so just come back to this, and it has risen significantly. Check that out. Right, okay, let's get this out. Now we're just going to give it another knead, just with like the ends of your fingers, just a gentle knead. And what we want to do here is just kind of take out some of that air. Right, now I'm going to grab my pan here, and I'm just going to place this in my pan, and I'm just going to push it down slightly. And trust me guys, this makes incredible bread. And I'm a carb guy, I love my carbs. Okay, and I'm just going to cover it with this plate here, and we're going to come back to this in about 20 minutes. Right guys, it's been half an hour, and we're just going to give this a little flatten now. It's going to stretch it out. I just realised something. I should have put some oil on the bottom of the pan just to give it a little bit of lubrication. So I don't want it to be oiled a lot, but I do need to grease this pan. So I'm just going to rub in some olive oil. You can use any oil. Okay, go straight back in. Perfect. Now we're going to place this on a low heat. I was going to place this on our stove, and we're just going to cover this, and we'll come back and flip it in just a moment. Okay, it's been about 6 or 7 minutes. Let's see how we're doing. Beautiful. This is looking good. I think we're ready for a flip. Okay, so I'm just going to get a touch of olive oil, and I'm just going to coat the bottom of this board here. I would have used a plate, but I don't think my plate's going to be big enough. I hope this board does the job. Place our board on top of our pan, and then nice and confident, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then hopefully this will slide straight back on. Perfect. And we're going to go straight back on with that lid and give it another 5 or 6 minutes. Okay guys, this has been cooking for about 6 minutes. Let's see how we're doing. Perfect. Right, I'm going to take that off the heat. That looks outstanding. Just look at that. Beautiful, beautiful bread. Look at that. Outstanding. Right, let's get this on a cooling rack. Right, 5 minutes cooling down time, and then we're going to slice in and have a taste. Outstanding. Okay, it's been about 5 minutes. I should give it some more time, but I just can't wait. I want to get stuck in. So just going to slice straight into this and have a taste. Wow. Well, look at that, beautiful, soft, delicate, beautiful dough. Smells amazing, looks outstanding. Just look at that beautiful bread, nice and bouncy. So I'm actually just going to take a sliver now. So let's get that on. It's going to make some good bacon sandwiches tomorrow. Amazing. So simple, so good. Right, that's me out.